Hello. If you're watching this is because you want to know how to access the Kirby Air Ride debug menu. Now, assuming you already have Dolphin installed and a copy of Kirby Air Ride, I will put those two in the description if you don't. And there's plenty of videos to show you how to install that stuff, but we're assuming that you have a working copy of Kirby Air Ride. Now, as you know, once you launch Kirby Air Ride, it should look something like this. In theory, you should be able to hit the X button to bring up the debug menu, but let's say you can't because you do not have the action replay codes, or you just don't know how to operate well, you know what I'm trying to say. You're just trying to get to the debug menu. You don't have the debug menu installed. That's what I'm going to show you how to do. I'm just going to show you that this is a working copy first off. As you can see, well, I think I've already proved it enough that there's no debug menu on this copy. But now I'm going to show you how to do it. So, it's fairly straightforward. I was just really stupid whenever I tried to do this for the first time. But anyways, all you're going to do is you're going to go to Properties. You're going to go to AR Codes and you're going to add it. I'm going to name it Debug Menu. And basically, the best place that I've found for getting the code is off here. I'll also put that in the description as well. And depending on the country, now if you do it through me, you're going to be using these codes. And I always just like to be on the safe side. What I like to do whenever I enter these, I just take the first one, then just click here, edit it, take the second one, well, without that preferably, take the second one, and then take both of them at the same time. Now, this is overkill. You shouldn't have to do this, but I'm just very overcautious, so that's why I'm taking both of them at the same time. Isn't that interesting? Okay. Oh, it's because I hit add. There we go. So then take the third one. Now, this isn't going to make it work. All you've done is now that it has the codes, it's going to be stored, but it's still not going to work. Just to prove that it's not going to work, I'm going to launch it again. In the X button, nothing happens. What you need to do after this step is you need to go into Options, Configure, and then click Enable Cheats. Oh, that came out weird. Yeah, just enable the cheats, and now whenever you run it, I'm going to simply go in, hit X, and boom, there it is. Kirby Air Ride debug menu. So right now I'm using the D-pad to scroll this back text here, and that's basically the updates. There hasn't been any updates to this in a very long time, as you can imagine. But anyways, so you got all these options. Now, I'm going to be honest, I haven't really used this too terribly much, but it's really one of these kinds of deals where you just have to experiment with yourself and you learn over time, because it is kind of weird. But I found that the best way to navigate this is simply go to the site that I'm going to link, and it will literally show you what everything does. I highly recommend you read it. You can go in and do what I'm doing, which is just be stupid and just smack buttons around. But I guess I will show you a few basics that you should know if you are going to use the debug menu. So I'm just going to go ahead and start this really quick. Yeah, that's a good one. Then vehicle type. I don't know. Set myself to normal. And then vehicle line. Yeah, see, like I'm saying, I'm still new to this. But anyways, we'll just start the trial, and then I'll show you what you can do in-game. So, there we go, that's what I wanted. Oh yeah, now we're talking. By far the best vehicle ever made in this game. This Wii. But whenever you hit the pause button, you'll notice that all it does is freeze. Now, hitting the Z button, you can move everything up by a frame. Holding it down will let it slowly play out. And you want the use of the triggers as well. Your left and right triggers also do things. So, for example, if I hold down the left trigger and I hit the up arrow, I can change my camera view. So as you can see now, the camera view is independent. I'm just going to set that back to follow. And another thing is if I hit Z and then the down on the D-pad, I can bring up other options as well. But as I said, this is more of something you just want to kind of experiment around on your own. Then of course you've got, let's see, right trigger down is your regular pause menu. Right trigger up brings up some things. Then right trigger to the right brings up this menu. Then of course, yeah, you've got all this cool stat stuff and whatnot. Where is it? Oh yeah, that back up. Make it look like I know what I'm actually doing when I really don't. Anyways, yeah, that's literally it. I wish I was a bit more professional in this, but you know, I literally discovered this last night. I know there's other people who've known this for a very long time, but I figured I'd make a video of this because, you know, you'd think that after all this time that there would be more content out for this game, because there's a lot of people, there really is a lot of people that do videos using action replay, but yet whenever you go to look up in-depth tutorials, they just don't exist, which blows my mind. And it's unfortunate that you have to sit through me because I'm not that good whenever it comes to this kind of stuff. But, you know, if that's what it honestly has to take in order for a video like this to be made, where you have somebody who's not good at making videos make a video of this, then I guess that's what it has to come down to. But anyways, my next project, so I'm kind of taking a break off of open spades, as you can figure out. Not that it really matters, of course, because who actually watches these videos. But anyways, I'm going to be taking a break from open spades for a while. And basically my next project is I'm going to take Kirby Air Ride and take the debug menu and try to stick it onto to work on Wii, because as everyone claims, you cannot run the debug menu on a Wii, but I'm going to see if I can't figure that out. The next thing I'm going to work on is I want to put the Flight Warp Star into the single races, and also as a vehicle that can spawn in on City Trial regularly. I was going to suggest time extensions, but that stuff already exists. People have already done that. And there's probably people who've already done what I've suggested too, but I'm going to try it out. It's probably going to take me a very long time, so you're probably not going to hear from me for quite a while. But anyways, yeah, that's basically it for now. So I guess just enjoy the rest of your day. I hope that I was able to actually help. And I guess on that note, just hit left trigger, right trigger, and A, and that's how you leave your game. Oh yeah, that's a beautiful bike right there. Watch this, you ready? I like how I said I'm gonna leave, but yet I'm not leaving. Like I said, You wanted to see a professional giving a tutorial? Well, not here, baby. Not here. And the game crashes. Woo! Yep, that's what I get for using an experimental vehicle. Oh well. Anyways, you get the point. Mess with it at your own leisure, and with that, I will um, see y'all later. Yeah. And